10 abnormal big size animals you won't believe exist. Big Bill, the world's largest pig. Big Bill held the title of being the world's largest pig with an astounding weight of 2,552 pounds. Owned by Elias Buford Butler of Jackson, Tennessee, Big Bill was 5 feet tall and 9 feet long, and though he set the record way back in 1933, no other pig has come close to his gargantuan size. Lolong, the world's largest crocodile. Caught in Bunwan Creek in the Philippines, province of Agusan del Sur in September 2011. By a joint cooperative team of the local government unit, local residents, and crocodile hunters of Palawan Crocodile and Wildlife Reservation Center. Lolong was hunted over a period of 3 weeks before he was finally caught. It took almost 100 people to drag him onto land, and Lolong was definitely in no mood to be captured. Estimated to be at least 50 years old, this Goliath of a croc was suspected to be a man-eater, as well as a hunter of water buffaloes. He was named after one of the veteran hunters of Palawan, who died of health problems before the actual capture. At 20 feet 3 inches and weighing 2,370 pounds, Lolong died in captivity in 2013 after suffering from pneumonia and cardiac arrest. Medusa, the world's longest snake. When it comes to a snake that's the longest ever, has been awarded to Madame Medusa, a reticulated python who lives in Kansas City, Missouri. When measured in 2011, Medusa was an astounding 25 feet 2 inches long, about the size of a mid-sized sedan. It took 10 men to hold up this long wonder so that she could be successfully measured. Part of the family of Full Moon Productions, Medusa resides as the star attraction of their haunted house exhibit, The Edge of Hell, where a common, once in 2 weeks dinner for her is a 40-pound deer. Before Medusa, the title of the longest snake ever was held by another reticulated python named Fluffy, who measured a respectable 24 feet. Jeff Corwin catches record-breaking stingray. Stingrays are infamous for their sting. In fact, a rather villainous one killed one of our favorite wildlife TV personalities, Steve Irwin, in a sad and heartbreaking incident. Not to be left behind, Jeff Corwin, yet another wildlife conservationist and TV personality, caught what is believed to be the largest stingray, or perhaps even the largest freshwater fish ever to be caught, on line and reel, from the wild. 14 feet, 800 pounds, this aquatic giant was caught by line and reel, and it took Corwin and his team over 2 hours to reel it in, at the Mae Klong River in Thailand. Blossom, the world's tallest cow. The tallest cow ever, Blossom, was officially recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records a little before she passed to greener pastures. A Holstein cow has an average weight of 1,500 pounds, Blossom weighed more than 2,000 pounds. At 6 feet 4 inches, she indeed was the biggest moo of them all. Having been born to 2 normal-sized cows, her vet and foot trimmer quickly noticed her larger than average size. And when it was discovered that Blossom could not bear any calves, her owner Patty Meads Hansen decided to keep her as a pet rather than send her to the slaughterhouse. She soon became the official greeter at Patty's farm, and was soon recognized for her distinctive size. However, after Blossom seemed to have a fall and damaged a ligament in her hip, she couldn't stand again. And when no vet could figure out what was wrong with her, she had to be put down. Hercules, the liger. The biggest cat is the Siberian tiger, but there's yet another wildcat that overshadows even this fierce and majestic creature. The liger. No, that's not a spelling mistake. A liger is the offspring of a male lion with a female tiger, aka a tigress, and today, the world's biggest surviving cat is Hercules the liger, who is 131 inches long, more than 11 feet, and weighs in at 922 pounds. Just FYI, the offspring of a female lion, lioness, and a male tiger is called a tigon, but tigons are not as big as ligers. Ligers inherit the social nature that lions have, contrary to the solitary nature of their tiger genes. Hercules too is a sociable animal, as much as a wildcat can be, and is the world's largest non-obese carnivore. Big Jake, the world's tallest horse. Horses are big, sure, and short than ponies, they are mostly taller than the average human. Even then, Big Jake will take you by surprise. This handsome stallion stands an official 6 feet, 10 3/4 inches tall, 210.2 cms. In horse lingo, this 11-year-old horse is 20 hands, 2 3/4 inches tall, and weighs in at an astounding 2,600 pounds. At birth itself, Big Jake weighed in at 240 pounds, which is almost 50 pounds more than the average foal weight of this breed. He was bought to Smoky Hollow Farm in Poinette, Wisconsin as soon as he was weaned from his mother, and has been a hitch horse at the farm for a while now. Despite his big size, Big Jake is surprisingly good with people and has quite the fan following too. The Goliath frog. The Goliath, or the giant slippery frog, is scary, But only if you have a general fear of frogs, amphibians, and things that go hop and splash in swamps and marshes in the dark, and have big sticky tongues and eat icky insects and scared me there. Even if you are not scared of frogs, having this gargantuan croak at you from out of nowhere might just give even the strongest of hearts the heebie-jeebies. The largest frog that I have encountered was about the size of my fist. This Goliath here is more than a foot long from snout to vent. With legs extended, it's even longer. And while they are like other frogs, even their tadpoles being the same sizes as tadpoles of other smaller frog species, they just keep growing a whole lot bigger. Found only in a part of Africa in Cameroon, they are also particularly bad parents. Once the eggs are laid, the parents scram. A whole new meaning to big and mean. Ludo, the world's largest cat. Maine Coons are relatively big domestic cats. Known for their distinctive furry tails, they are about 40 inches from nose to tail. Ludo, a Maine Coon Moggy, was already 45 inches and 24.5 pounds at 17 months old. Maine Coons are gentle cats, and Ludo is no different, though he is much bigger than the average cat. The owners, Kelsey and Matthew Gill from Rye Hill, West Yorkshire, UK, are themselves surprised at the size of their pet and the fact that despite being bigger, he tends to eat less than their other smaller cats. The world's longest cat according to the Guinness Book of World Records was Stewie, who measured 48.5 inches before finally passing away in 2013 from cancer. Chinese giant salamander. Think salamander and you'd think of these small lizard-like reptilian creatures that live near water bodies and are somewhat slimy and icky to be around. Mostly, you'd be right. Salamanders are not reptiles but basically amphibians, and they look like a cross between a frog and a lizard. Most salamanders are about 6 inches long. Some even smaller than that, the smallest one is not even an inch long. But with 600 species, there's got to be an errant one. Enter the Chinese giant salamander that can grow up to a ginormous 6 feet long. Yep, lizards as long or tall as your next door neighbor. And if one disturbingly big species weren't enough, you also have the Japanese giant salamander, which can grow up to 5 feet, and the American hellbender, which is smaller at 2 to 3 feet. For the Chinese giant, though, it may soon be curtains, for they are on the luxury food list and being heavily poached for their meat, and for their apparent medicinal value. So guys, that's it for this video. What do you think about this video? Let us know in the comments section below. And if you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thank you for watching.